That's a lot, isn't it? That's enough.
Oh.
And keeps going, this one.
Where's Danish Pete gone? Today I'm joined by Danish Connor Kaminsky. Wow,
look at this, man.
You got bits missing off your guitar. The headstock's fallen off and everything.
Hey, man, these are out today. This is the new Strandberg, not
Strandman.
Strandberg. Strandberg, yeah.
It's the Essentials one.
It's the
one. The sort of the most affordable one they've ever done, isn't it?
Yeah, with a gig bag, for around about £1,000. Links below. These are great, man.
I'm genuinely excited about. I had a lot of time for Ola Strandberg when I met him at the NAMM show. I didn't get it before, and then I got it afterwards.
Yeah.
And actually, I do get it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we'll do another video on these soon.
That's not what we're here today to talk about.
Not.
Two amplifiers here from Hotone. Everybody knows Hotone. They're one of the big Far Eastern sort of multi-effects technology companies in the guitar world. They have entered the world of the sort of the desktop amplifier, very much in the sort of vein of Yamaha THR, Positive Grid Spark. There's almost everybody's doing one now.
Katana. Yo, was that the OG?
No, the THR was the OG.
Was it?
THR10 was the app. So
That's
it wasn't even called a 10, it was just called THR, I think. That's
right.
But I have one of them. And I'm probably talking like 15 years ago.
What about the Adio? Was that just...
No, that was afterwards. THR was 100%. Funnily enough, I mean, I actually still think, prior to seeing this, I still think the THR is probably the best looking one. And now I kind of feel like maybe Hotone have won the award for best looking.
This is super looking.
Yeah.
Super cool.
As with all these kind of guitar amplifiers, we call them desktop amplifiers. I'm not really sure if that's the correct terminology, but these are near field guitar amplifiers, very much like your sort of sound bars that you'd get for your TV. So they're not about, they haven't got the sort of speaker system that a conventional amplifier would have, which is designed to throw the sound to an audience. This is very much designed for you to sit near it, play quietly, and all of the processing is used to give you this sort of stereo imaging so that at relatively low volumes you get these big guitar sounds in the home.
Stereo delays.
It's probably become the biggest, most popular format. Maybe something like Katana 50, that sort of affordable little gigging amplifier, is still slightly more popular. But as a category, this kind of new home use desktop amplifier is we sell thousands of these amplifiers a year, or this type of amplifier. So anyway, so Hotone have entered into the market. These are two 3.5-inch speakers, stereo speakers, powered by a 30 watt, 15 watt aside stereo Class D amplifier.
This is you with your specs.
Yeah, all the tech inside is digital. So we've got a touch screen on the top. We've got an app that we'll go through. Right off the bat, when I plugged this in, it sort of felt that I thought it looked brilliant. It's
minimalistic. This is super minimalistic.
I should absolutely say, so literally Pete and my amps are completely the same amp. He just has the white sort of creamy coloured one, and I've got this sort of, I don't know, carbon sort of metallic
Exactly,
grey
and I also
sort
just
of colour.
changed, I've just been naughty and changed the
Yeah.
lights in the front there.
So all this stuff that Pete's doing now, I don't think any of the other amps do this. The THR by Yamaha does light up on the front, but you can't change the
I think you can
colour.
turn it on or off. I think that's it,
Right.
really.
So I really like the visual, and we're going to this. As I said, probably would have to say if I was just shopping visually, I could see this might be the winner. It sounds pretty good. It's probably a slightly larger format than some of the competitors. So it's got a sort of a decent big sound. Touchscreen is nice. The app is okay, pretty simple to navigate.
Yeah.
It's a little light on features for me. So there's no looper in here. You can't have a foot switch for it, so that even Bluetooth foot switches, at least with the current firmware, don't work. Headphones, if you want to plug headphones in, you just have to use ye olde mini jack here. Mm-hmm. It will allow you to stream music via Bluetooth, and that's what you heard in the opening jam. That was Pete. One of Pete's jam tracks, actually. Mm-hmm. It's not rechargeable. You can't run it on battery. So yeah, I do think it loses out against some of the competitors on just
I'm surprised
features.
We haven't got a battery. You know what I mean? I'm super surprised of that.
It's not underneath it or anything, is it? No. But it does look great and it does sound cool. So that's all my sort of negativity sort of out the way, really. So let's just get into you play and I'll take people through the app. Right, so when you download the app, it's a free app, and you connect it to the amplifier, you are basically met with this initial screen, play mode. The little bottom left-hand corner we're essentially in edit mode. So what I can do here is I can go through all the different patches. So I've just hit the little downward cursor next to where it says Neo Soul Drive, and as you can see, there's just literally hundreds and hundreds of presets that will work for electric guitar, acoustic guitar, bass guitar, whatever you want to plug in. And anyway, when I press one of them, you see this page comes up. So from left to right at the top, pretty conventional stuff here. You see my effects blocks here, not loads. So we've got dynamic effects, preamp effects, amp, cab, EQ, effects 1 or effects 2, and if you haven't already worked it out, you can see which blocks are on or off. So EQ is off, it's grayed out and slightly above, and the rest are all on. If I click dynamic, you'll see it shows me which dynamic effect, which preamp effect, which amp effect is on. And then if I hit the actual, I'm hitting now the amp fascia here, it gives me all my different choices of amp. This is very much like using, I suppose, the positive grid, the Spark,
super
things
simple,
like that. Really, really easy to use. So I choose a different one, press OK, and then I come back to the beginning, and you can see the knobs here, volume, presence, output, etc. are, you just hold your finger over these, drag it up and down, and you can change your settings. Auto cab means that the cabinet it selects is auto assigned to that amp. If I switch that off, I can manually then select different cabs. I can mix and match. I think you were saying that there are 5 Celestion approved IRs
it comes
in
with
here as well.
So on IRs.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
20 IRs in there, I think.
Other stuff up here, I've got quick ways of getting, I just hit that little, those little 2 sliders next to where it says Neo Soul Drive. You can see some stuff about how to change the volume and the speed of the delay quickly. Little disc. Isn't that weird that we're still using like a floppy disk drive as a symbol to save on most of these items? So obviously
people don't even know what that is anymore.
I can overwrite these settings, put different effects in, etc., save that. And the 3 little dots, what do they say? Rename, save as, export, or upload to the Hotone community.
So there's a community.
Yeah.
There's a Hot One community.
This is play mode. At the top it says song list. This is the same basic idea, but I can now name these after, I think really this is almost where someone's
it's like a set list
translated
of songs.
this into English and maybe not used quite the natural words that we would use, but I think see set list rather than song list there, so you could have a different sound assigned to each song in your set list.
Each song in your set. Well, you wouldn't gig this thing, though, would you?
You literally, this is how you'd have to do it, really, or you'd have to use the USB output as an interface.
But
yeah,
there's only one knob on this, in case you haven't wondered what this is. That's just the volume knob. That's it.
I like that, though.
That's all. That's all. That's it. That's it.
Again, going across the bottom, cloud, I haven't created an account yet, but once I've created an account here, I would be able to upload my own presets and download other people's presets.
Oh.
Then we've got a drum machine across the bottom here. I can choose, you know, some rock sounds, play some pop rock. I know that's Pete's favourite. Change the tempo, etc. Jam over that. I don't know where where have I found this sound?
This is good sound,
man. Global settings has got quite a lot of routing options, or, you know, volume options for using the USB output. It can work as you can reamp through this if you want to. I would imagine, using this as an audio interface. I sometimes think all of these, so many amps now that have a USB output are making the idea of having a separate audio interface completely redundant. You know, you just record over USB in stereo.
Yeah, or you can use this as streaming. So if you click it straight into your phone here, and you go on Instagram and you go stream live, you can play through that.
Yeah,
so
and then
there's that option as well.
Finally, under the My Hotone thing here, you've just got various ways of updating the device. If you're not a big app fan, you can similarly just use the touchscreen on the top here. Are we seeing that on the overhead camera?
How cool is that, though?
And again, I can just basically, you know, go through different... you know, it's not so easy sitting side onto this to do this, but basically, I can expand the patch out so that I just see volume and output and a tap tempo thing, and I can go through, you know, my patches like this, or I can reduce the size of that screen and have more, you know, more knobs and buttons on it, and then I can go left and right through the parameters.
And it's changing the phone as well. Looks like.
Yeah, so
that's so cool. Another thing I saw,
another
thing I saw, you can actually if you look on mine here now, it's all purple because I've changed the light. So all my
I see.
But all my bass, treble, middle, it's all purple. But if I click down on gain, for instance, and hold it, I can select that to be a certain color. Go back out, present. I want to be that color.
I think this is like almost
like.
I can see my daughter, who is just like, she loves all this kind of thing, spending more time deciding what colour to make the controls on the amplifier than she would actually playing guitar.
Out of it,
That's it. That seems like a very, you know, it's a young person's thing.
But that's super cool, though. And the fact that you could change all, I mean, I really like that. I think that's a cool little idea, to just change your...
Yeah, but there is nothing I can't do, well, pretty much nothing, certainly nothing I can't do in terms of the effects and setting up patches from the touchscreen on the top. I do think that the app, and again, this will be even easier if you had a tablet rather than a phone, but the app is simpler than using these. So should we just go through some basic presets?
Let's do it, man.
I've managed to, that sound is worship clean.
I know. We were playing with that easy earlier. Jesus is coming to you, my friend.
Oh, that's interesting. So on the app also, it has... I've inadvertently pressed that. If I've got all the, I don't know why I'm showing you the phone because I'm recording it. I can press all tones and it just gives me all the presets. If I press my tones, it actually groups them by whether they're in a clean, a drive, a high gain, whatever. That's pretty cool.
And you can go into the amps and you can see which kind of amps. I think we should go through the amps because I thought that sounded really good. Presets first, then some amps.
So Bassman clean, here we go.
Okay. Did you know that was originally played on a Strandberg, that song?
This is Neo. This is the patch I used for the opening jam, Neo Soul Drive.
Okay. That was a good soul in the beginning, by the way, Lee.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I swore in a minute. Oops.
Again, there's too many patches to go through loads, but let's just quickly go through 20. Why not?
Patches O'Houlihan.
Yeah.
What film is that? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's right.
What film is that from?
Bull Durham.
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Exactly.
Damn it, I have no idea.
You have to watch that, man.
I have seen it loads of times. Great film.
Okay, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Anyway, right, what are we doing?
Booga Boogie. Booga Boogie. A simulated acoustic guitar.
Yeah, that's not great.
Nah. Yeah.
That's not great. But they're never great.
Here we go. Black Deluxe Clean.
I think my prosthetic leg is out of tune here.
Would you like me to show you how the tuner works, Mr. Pete? I believe if I press this button here, is it?
Yeah.
Here you go, tuner. And it's a good tuner. At least it's good if you can see it.
Yeah.
Can you see that all right? That's a little sharp.
I can't see anything.
I know, that's what I thought. There we go.
I love these tuner mechanisms here. They're good, man. Mechanisms.
Right, let's try the next one. Heavy riff.
That's kind of a heavy riff.
Smooth US lead. Another acoustic simulator. We may not stay on this one for long. Shining Star. Oh, I like it.
Wasn't there a complete solar eclipse yesterday in America? It looks cool. I saw some of the pictures where, when the moon goes in front and then you see solar flares come out.
Yeah, it does look cool. Thump It. That's one for...
Thump It.
That patch has come from actually, it's just Tight Gent.
Oh right, Tight Gent or Gent. Is that Gent?
My God, there's another acoustic simulation. I'm just going to skip that one.
Yes.
Worship Clean.
That's a big sound.
They are a big sound.
I feel like I'm being pulled up or down.
Absolutely. Here you go.
Probably down.
Fat Sugar. That looks so weird playing blues on that guitar.
Did you see that on the jazz one with the F hole in it?
Have
they? A hollow one. Yeah, we got one in stock, man.
Free solo. I don't know if that means as in the band free or just a free solo.
I really like this guitar, man.
Whoever designed these patches loves his acoustic simulations. Here's another one.
They're all just not nice,
not great,
are
they?
Just...
Classic 800. Edge of Breakup / Edge of Desire.
That's not Edge of Desire.
No, it's called Edge of Breakup, but I just thought you might play Edge of Desire.
What is that, an Ed Sheeran song?
No, the John Mayer thing that you've been...
Is that the song? Is that the song, is it? Oh, you can't even remember it. What a day!
I'm not sure what this is. A basement in the UK. Quite why a basement in the UK sounds different.
I think it's amazing that I learned that song last week and then I can't remember it this week. That sounds good.
I think it's amazing that I started trying to learn it last week and I still can't play it this week.
I learned it and forgot about it and now I can't play it again. That sounds
right,
good.
there's way too many to go through, so I'm now just skipping loads. Here's a chimey, this like AC30 vibe or AC15 vibe. I actually think that sounds all right.
But an AC30 doesn't have reverb on it, does it?
Well, it does now. Solid State Choir. This is a jazz chorus.
Whoa! You know what? That sounds great, that. I like
it does.
play like Kurt
No,
did?
don't. People are so mean to Kirk Hammett. This year, my resolution is to not be mean to Kirk Hammett about anything.
Nobody's mean to him. He played that song. Honestly for so long.
So
and
mean.
Lars Ulrich, he should just get some lessons, man.
I want no timing gags about Lars Ulrich and no Widdly gags about Kirk Hammett for 6 months. See if you can do it.
A drummer
See if you can do it. Can't do it. Right. This next one is specifically for Pete's age group here. This is called Saga Metal.
Saga.
This is called Cho's Thrash Distortion. Some of these names are great. I've just seen Captain 335. But the one above it is called Cut Vegetable. So what's a cut vegetable? Cut vegetable. Oh, God. What even is that?
It's like
just like one.
It's yeah. I think what a cut vegetable is it's.
I'm not. Half of the people are going to buy this thing just so they can hear what some of these amazing presets are. The naming of these presets is fantastic. Anyway, that's the end. This last one here is a ode to Jennifer Aniston. It's just called To Rachel.
Can you just go through some of the amps? Just go into the amp section and just... I think the amps, when I was going through the amps earlier, it sounded great.
People are bored now.
Okay, fine, we don't have to do it.
No, it's fine. Let me so I'll take the delay off. I'll leave a little bit of spring reverb on. And we'll take this dynamic... That's only a gate anyway. Right, fine. Here are some amps. What amps do you want to hear? A matchless.
No, just run through the clean ones first and then... You know, this guitar, when I'm sitting with it at home in the sofa, it's so... Just sit with it like that. It's just... It's so easy.
Emperor Clean.
Are these little amps?
Yeah.
I think if you go through the amps instead of the presets...
I am going through the amps.
No,
That's what I'm doing.
Listen. If one goes through the amps instead of the presets...
That's it. That's what I'm doing.
Can I just finish? The amps sound much better than the presets.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no,
the presets are not great, but the amps are good. Just let me finish. You're like my wife. You never let me finish. You see what I mean? This is much more exciting to listen to the amp. What is this?
Driven Matchless.
What was that?
Allegedly a Boogie Lone Star.
Really? It doesn't like that. And what is this? Boogie what?
No, this is a Bogner Shiva.
Reminds you need to call your mum. It's great.
I mean, there's just millions of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally millions of them.
And these are all free, right?
If it's all part of the app.
There you go. There you go. And you know what I really like here? So in this box...
Come on, Eddie 51. Give it your best.
Oh, this doesn't sound like anything like it. Why is it so... I can't figure the scale like that.
I gonna stop my recording now. I don't think we need any more of the app.
Look,
so let's stop the recording, not cancel it. Yeah, I've got to say,
I like these little things here. Look,
I think this will do okay, because I think there will absolutely be some people that will buy into this sort of desktop amplifier, and they'll.
It looks so cool.
I still think that the Spark and the Nuix, if you just want stuff for your money,
the Nuix with the looper in it, and the little switch, and you can loop. Yeah,
they're the way to go for that. If you just want quality of tone. And simplicity of use, then I still think, things like the Katana. What was the posh Katana one called?
The big one. Katana EX.
EX. But actually, for a sort of a mid-price version, because this is quite a bit less than the Katana EX would be.
Yeah.
So for a sort of sensible price, definitely best looking with all the different lights that you can make come up on the front, and actually pretty solid sounding, I think this will do okay.
It's such a shame. It does look amazing.
Does the word Pulse light up on the back, or is that a screen print?
No, it's a screen print.
Oh, okay.
It looks so much like Dune, doesn't it? The film Dune.
It does.
They definitely got something from Dune. It's a shame.
I mean, you mustn't forget as well.
It's a shame.
Don't forget as well, the whole point of all of these kind of desktop amplifiers is this is your Bluetooth radio. Music player as well. So it's not just a luxury guitar amplifier. And I think that's why visually it's so important, is that, this could sit in your living room or your kitchen or whatever, you want to go and play guitar. Yeah, it looks great. That does look like June. And maybe 50% of the time you just use it to stream the radio through, or stream your music from your phone through, and the other 50% of the time you play guitar on it. But
put it underneath the TV and have it as a thing.
Right. Yeah. That's it. Links are below for these. These are in stock, so these have been out, I think, since the beginning of this year. Yeah. But I am
it's very cool.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised. Yeah. I think these will do okay.
Yeah.
So well done, Hotone, Hot One, whatever you're called. Yes.
These are links below for these as well.
Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in another video soon. Au revoir.